Słuchasz podcastu Angielski z Konradem. Jeśli chcesz popracować nad płynnością, nabrać odwagi do konwersacji, skorygować często popełniane błędy bądź poznać skuteczne metody nauki, ta audycja jest dla Ciebie. Remember, you're not at school, so chill out, kick back and enjoy yourself. Let's begin. Greetings. Welcome to another episode of Angielski z Konradem. Thank you for all your generous contributions made through my buycoffee.to account. You are all wonderful. I hope you are well and willing to learn. Enjoy today's show. Let's begin with some vocabulary. Sustainable. Sustainable. Zrównoważony, nie naruszający równowagi ekologicznej. Impact. Impact. Wpływ, mieć wpływ. Like-minded. Like-minded. Podobnie myślący. Aficionado. Aficionado. Miłośnik, amator. Reiterate. Reiterate. Powtarzać wielokrotnie. Provocative. Provocative. Prowokacyjny, wywołujący dyskusję. I love the place where I live. It's called the green lungs of Poland for a reason. Everywhere I go, I see green or blue, or the combination of the two. I would like to keep it that way for me, for Ula, for her kids, and every single generation that follows. Suffice to say, most big companies and governments jumped on the green bandwagon. For example, the EU banned the production of plastic cutlery a few years back. McDonald's replaced plastic straws with ones made from paper. Surprisingly, some find such a move to be really controversial. For me, there's little to no difference. It is, however, great for the environment. That brings us to the person of interest of today's episode, Chip Bergh, the CEO of one of the biggest denim apparel manufacturer, Levi's. We'll be talking about the piece about him in Business Insider and his manifesto. Be sure to check out the links in your podcast notes to learn more. Chip Bergh has been Levi's CEO, Chief Executive Officer, the big boss, since 2011. For the most part, judging by sales figures, he's done a pretty okay job for the last few years. Under his leadership, Levi's maintained a steady profit. His attitude, however, makes no sense from a business standpoint. It's not a great business model if the big cheese, I love that expression, it means boss, the big cheese of a clothing company gives you tips on how to maintain your apparel so it serves you for as long as possible. But here's Chip, telling you not to wash your jeans too often. He goes even further and admits that he doesn't wash his jeans at all. Well, you're probably thinking, he doesn't have to wash them yet because he put them on yesterday. Wrong. Take a wild guess how long he wears his jeans. A week? A month? Wrong again. He has worn the same pair of jeans without throwing them into the washing machine for more than a year. The first thing that comes to one's mind is probably that it's extremely gross. Imagine how they smell after not seeing a washing machine for a year. Chip claims that his jeans smell the same as they did on day one. He washes small stains with a damp piece of cloth, and if they're really dirty, he washes them by hand in a basin, like it's the Middle Ages. Let's look at the reasons he gives for keeping your jeans on your legs and out of the washing machine. Washing clothes is the most water-consuming of all everyday chores. Our washing machines use up more water than any other household appliance. Chip gives us some solid numbers on that. An average pair of jeans consumes roughly 3,500 liters of water, and that is after only 2 years of use, washing the jeans once a week. It amounts to 14,000 glasses of drinking water. Being green is one thing. Durability of clothes is another. Both reasons are connected, however. Every single wash, no matter the temperature, makes the fabric deteriorate. It's not as vibrant or stretchy as it used to be, and it's getting worse after every single wash. I'm not a person to take anything that others say at face value, so I decided to try it myself. I bought a decent pair of jeans, not Levi's, and wore them for a month without throwing them into the washing machine. I was able to wear my jeans for a little while longer than that. It would have been even longer if it wasn't for my baby. Well, I spilled milk all over them. I'll be honest, it was a bit difficult at first to adjust to wearing one pair of jeans for that long, especially because of my perception of cleanliness. It was particularly challenging. Going into week 2, I had a feeling that my jeans were dirty even though they were completely fine. Despite that, I'm happy to report that what Chip had said checks out. My jeans didn't smell off despite my brain telling me that they are dirty. They were also not sticky in an icky way. It takes some getting used to, I won't lie, but it's well worth it. Not only from an environmental perspective, but also from an economical one. Your wallet will thank you. However, your mileage may vary. We all have different lifestyles, one more active than the other. I skate in my jeans, so they will get dirty a lot quicker than Karolina's, for example. You might consider washing your jeans a bit more often if you commute using public transport. I had a misfortune of sitting in a seat someone peed on beforehand. Not a great day, I tell you. The point Chip is trying to make is that we don't have to wash our jeans after a day or two of wearing them, unless you sat in someone's wee. He isn't telling you not to do any laundry. Don't do it in a compulsive manner. There's no reason not to wear your jeans for another day, provided that they're not a complete mess. Before you leave, let's revise vocabulary for this episode. I will provide you with the translation and an example sentence, which you will hear twice. You can practice those sentences yourself. They're at the very end of your podcast notes. Let's begin. Sustainable, sustainable. Zrównoważony, nie naruszający równowagi ekologicznej. Sustainable energy sources are the future. Sustainable energy sources are the future. Impact. Impact. Wpływ, mieć wpływ. So it can be both a noun and a verb. Sustainable energy sources have a positive impact on the environment. Sustainable energy sources have a positive impact on the environment. That sentence contained the word impact as a noun, and now let's try it with impact as a verb. Sustainable energy sources impact the environment in a positive way. Sustainable energy sources impact the environment in a positive way. Like-minded. Like-minded. Podobnego zdania. Scientists are usually like-minded when it comes to the matter of sustainable energy sources. Scientists are usually like-minded when it comes to the matter of sustainable energy sources. Aficionado. Aficionado. Miłośnik amator. Konrad is an English aficionado. Konrad is an English aficionado. Reiterate. Reiterate. Powtarzać. I only reiterate what scientists have been saying for years. Sustainable energy sources are the future. I only reiterate what scientists have been saying for years. Sustainable energy sources are the future. Provocative. Provocative. Prowokacyjny, wywołujący dyskusję. Konrad, an English aficionado, reiterates sentences about the impact of sustainable energy sources in a provocative manner. Konrad, an English aficionado, reiterates sentences about the impact of sustainable energy sources in a provocative manner. Konrad, an English aficionado, reiterates sentences about the impact of sustainable energy sources in a provocative manner. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to follow me on Spotify. It really helps me reach more people with my content. Remember to subscribe to my newsletter to get notified of new episodes. If you have any questions or you just want to say hi, contact me at my email, angielskiskonradem@gmail.com.